we have Miss Jacqueline Posey-Hilton on coming through. So hold on, okay?
Okay. She's a relationship expert. She's about to give us some advice.
I'm here.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Good, thank you. You guys always are so upbeat. I be looking forward to listening to y'all.
Yes, girl, we are upbeat. We are just here with the S and G's. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, because of the pandemic, you always, looking for things to do. So I'm like, that's cool. It's not boring. It's cool.
Yes. So how is everything? We're going to switch it up a little bit, girl. We was just going in on some of these relationships.
Oh.
Yes.
With COVID-19, I don't know if it just caused people who were locked in together to reevaluate their life and their situations. But look at the divorce rate.
So did the divorce rate go up? Because I have a lot of friends that have contacted me and said that they reunited.
And me too. Me too.
You know what? But the celebrities, see, I feel like this.
Okay.
The men who was already cheating, and they couldn't be running out and doing this and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nothing worse than being with somebody you're really not interested in and being locked in with them when you can't get to that person you do want to see.
That's true. But either you gonna go or you gonna reevaluate your relationship and say, this person been with me through thick and thin. They got my back. I might as well stay right here because, where else you gonna go? But in the entertainment industry, as you know, they ain't have to be a pandemic for their asses to be doing what they doing.
Right. This is an excuse. The pandemic is an excuse for them to go out and do what they wanted to do.
Exactly, because they gonna do it regardless. Either you're that type of person or you're not.
So answer me this, Jacqueline. You're a wife. Yeah. Your husband does a television interview with you. And on that show, he announces to the world that he identifies with bisexual. Do you stay?
Oh, wow.
You're thick or thin.
So we are putting this on the Andrew Gilliam case.
Okay. Well, I think it depends on the person.
No,
whoever that is.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yes.
That's kind of hard for me to say because I can't even imagine that. Because I've known my husband since he was 9 years old. So I know him. I know how he was raised. I know his mannerism. I know his parents' background. Right. So it's kind of hard.
And you and him did not even discuss this. And he just waited to embarrass you in front of all these people.
She wanted him to stay.
He was going to say that.
No,
Wait, does she want him to stay?
She's staying with him.
Yeah.
Oh, so she wanted
I'm asking, do you stay?
I can't even imagine answering that.
Okay, let's go to the next scenario. Your husband is a pastor. You are the first lady. Your husband has publicly cheated on you and begged for your forgiveness. You took him back. And then you found out he cheated a second time. And now you're getting the same raggedy apology. Do you stay?
It depends. I might stay. In my relationship, I might stay. And then that would be it. But I might stay. It just depends. It's like Kevin Hart, and his wife.
Oh yeah.
It's like Magic Johnson and Cookie.
Right.
Those some good examples. It's like Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Exactly. It just depends. So I probably would stay.
Okay. I
cheat too. I'm gonna let you know that.
Yeah.
I was married at a young age, and I was like, deuces.
I might not. Oh, really?
And 19, I was like, what you cheated? And I was a virgin when I got married, and I'm giving you the purest form of me, and you decide that you're going to, it wasn't even like the next day after I found out, I bagged.
Wow.
The apartment was empty. I put all my stuff in storage, and we did not even speak words for 11 years.
Wow.
Now, that's the 19-year-old me. Well, I was 24. So I look back now, 20 years later, and I'm like, would I have done things differently?
Right.
If I was a little more mature to realize, things happen. People could patch through it. There's counseling. There's this. There's that. I think I would not have, knowing the woman that I am.
You would not, or you would have?
I don't think I would have done anything differently. I think I would still have immediately left.
But if you think about our grandparents and our great-grandparents and what they went through, they have been dealing with infidelity in their households, their husbands. I mean, the cheating is not anything new. We have been known as Black women to stand behind our men, regardless, and we're going to have a bunch of babies by him because he's taking care of everything. But I feel like these days, us women don't have to rely on men so much. So we like deuces. I ain't got to deal with you cheating, bringing home diseases to me, or exposing my kids to all this. So I think it's a difference of time, whereas a lot of us leaving, but at the same time, it got to be the work that man is putting in to make me feel like he is doing everything to keep me, So
exactly.
I don't know what I would do. I just don't ever want to be in that situation to find out.
I don't either. I say take it to his grave if that's what he has done, because I don't want to know. I don't need to know. I don't want to know. And after being married as long as we have, marriage is work. That's what it is.
It is work, and we are imperfect humans. But I hope.
Me too.
Look, my hat's off. Let me tip my hat to Miss Jacqueline, because, honey.
Why?
Other reasons to tip my hat to Jacqueline, because you just got a lot of things going on, Miss Little Producer. Lady.
Oh, yeah. Jacqueline Posey-Hilton. Tell us a little about
Is it Posey-Hilton, or is it Hilton Posey, or what?
Well, my maiden name is Posey, and then when I married into the Hilton clan, I call it clan because everybody knows the Hiltons in Miami. They big time over there. They do a lot in music.
Okay.
So that's actually how we met. But yeah, I started in acting and moved on to producing. I'm just trying to make it work.
Right. Okay, you just trying to make it in these streets.
In the streets, exactly.
So let me, you had produced a project before, I think it was a few years ago. Now, tell me how COVID has affected, you getting ready to go forward right now, and how things are different.
Oh, okay. Well, I have produced union films, SAG films. My first one was amazing. I because I'm a SAG actress, and most of the people I know, moving from LA to here, that worked better for me,
right?
Being SAG. So I decided to start producing my own projects because I don't want to wait for anybody to cast me in anything.
Exactly.
Right. And so COVID didn't stop anything. So I just produced a film called The Virus. And it went amazing. It was a quick shoot. It's a short, and now it's almost done with editing, and we'll be pitching it to Amazon Prime, is where I want it to be.
Right.
So everybody's watching on. Huh?
Is it a horror film?
It is not. It's based on what is really happening right now with COVID. So that's why I called it The Virus.
Look, that's a horror. That's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But it's a lot of young people in it. I was the only mom and my husband was the dad, but everybody else was young people, young adult teenagers, 17, 18, 19. So it's what's based on what some of them are doing. Like, I don't care. I'm still finna go out here and do my thing. I'm going to the skating ring. I'm going here. I'm going there. Ain't nothing stopping me. So that's what it was kind of based on.
Okay.
Your husband is an actor also?
Huh?
So your husband is an actor also?
Girl, yeah, he got his little IMDb page, girl.
I know that's right. He
gets callbacks like crazy, but he don't really want to do it. He's more on the music side. So he does all my scoring and things like that for projects.
Nice.
Right. So you juggle your household, your husband, acting, and producing. It's a good thing that y'all on the same page. But how do you do that, especially with everything that's going on?
Oh, it's a lot of work because we do have one adult child and one adult young man who no longer lives with us. He's on his own in California. But then we have and then we have two small ones and a 31-year-old.
Oh, so you have a grown man.
Yeah. And then his two little brothers. Yeah. So it's kind of easy because of the fact that we've been doing it so long, from Miami to LA to now Atlanta. We have been doing it, and it's so good that we're on the same page, because when we bought our home in Miami, it was like, oh, my god sister wants us to move to LA. So we sold a house, moved to LA, and then, oh, his job needs us to move to Atlanta. So we packed up and moved to Atlanta. It wasn't like, oh, I don't want to go here. I've seen relationships where it was like, I don't want to go there. You gonna go here. I have a friend right now, they're watching, the family has gotten together to take care of the nephews because the husband want to move back to New York and the wife is here. And he's like, I'm gone.
Oh my.
So it works with us because you got to know, first of all, who you're with.
Right.
You got to really know that. Try to know him as best as you can. And since I've known him, his parents, how they were raised, all this stuff, then it works out for us. So we juggle it. He pitches in with the show. He produces the show for me. Anything I need, locations, shooting it, YouTube editing. He does all that for me while working a 9 to 5.
That's dope.
And that's the thing that's what you have to do these days. If you're trying to become at a certain level,
right,
you still have to work to make ends meet until you get to where you want to be. So,
or at least make the ends face each other.
Right.
They don't face the same direction.
Right. And somebody got to be working a 9 to 5 when you over here doing your acting and producing and stuff like that. Somebody got to hold it down with a regular, job. Right. So you can do all that stuff. Huh, Miko?
I said you got bills to pay and kids to feed. So until that's through, somebody gotta work.
Yeah, and thank God for the 15-year-old. He'll be 16. He's booking left and right. He danced with Dance 411. He danced with Excel. He danced with, he's training with everybody. So he got his own little money.
Okay. Oh, nice. So, bro, I cannot wait for the day that I stop hearing, can you cash at me? Can you cash at me? I used to be like, Cash App is not like an unlimited credit line, okay?
I think you're going to still be hearing that because I still hear it.
I don't hear it. They got cars, girl. They both got cars. I don't hear nothing. I don't even hear nobody ask me for gas money.
So they've gotten that big.
Yes, 17 and 21.
Oh my goodness. I remember they was with Robert Little.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
they
good.
Grow up so fast.
Yeah, but that's how we juggle it, produce my own stuff. That's how I've been doing it. I'm SAG-AFTRA actor, so I just started producing my own stuff. I was like,
too. You own your own content. How important is that? It's so important for Black media and Black film directors and producers to own their own stuff. That's why Kanye West was so upset when he was doing anything for clout, peeing on the his Grammy.
Right.
Because he was upset that the label wouldn't release him and that he could not own all of his masters and they didn't sign over his music to him. But that wasn't the contract he agreed to. So now he wants to be all upset. But
it's just going off all over the
place.
place.
You had the option in the beginning to do it on your own, but they all want that big paycheck up front.
They want the
check. The check up front where they could buy the cars.
Exactly.
That first check, yeah. But you don't understand that getting that check from them also is like locking you. It's like they the ones really making the money. You just getting little residual income from it.
You know what? I think that more people need to think first and get them an entertainment lawyer. As the stage I'm in, I'm not even way up there yet because it's coming.
It's coming.
But I still have an entertainment lawyer. So, you know, you got to read the fine print. And if you don't understand, there are some things I don't understand that I'm reading, especially when I did my SAG film. I was like, ooh, I've never done a SAG film. All this paperwork.
Right.
And the money, the deposit. And then I found out ways that I could like get donated stuff. Yep. You know, buildings donated. The Henry County Courthouse donated it to me.
Right.
You know, the sheriff department donate. These people didn't know me, but when you ask, you get stuff. And then you read the fine print. Because if you're not reading your fine print, you could mess yourself up and did something for free.
Right. For free.
And I got to pay my bills.
Can you tell us how you got started with acting?
Yes, I have a god sister, Mari, who came to the house in Miami, and I hadn't seen her in years since we were little. And she was like, "Hey, come to LA." It was so weird. It was just that quick. Fast forward, sold the house, moved to LA. Then
she like moved to LA, not come to LA. Moved.
I moved. I packed up, sold the house sold quick, moved. So I knew it was it was destiny for me to do. Then when we got there, I went straight into class with a coach, with her. Started working with Bill Dukes and his Epiphany Theater Company, all that good stuff. Fast forward, got an agent, manager and agent. And in LA, it worked better for me. I'm just saying for me.
Right.
I moved really quickly in LA for some reason. And I booked my first commercial, was a Hewlett Packard commercial. And that's when they Taft-Hartley'd me into the Screen Actors Guild.
Wow.
So it moved kind of quick. It moved kind of quick when I was there. Here, it didn't move quick at all. So that's why I started producing my own and going back and forth.
Right.
You know,
just start submitting.
Yeah, and I'm so sick of auditioning. I don't even want to audition no more ever. So that's another reason I started producing my own.
What do you not like about the audition process?
Oh God, I just hate it, especially now and I've been in the business 23 years now.
Right. And you still 23, girl.
Huh?
You still look 23.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, so when I got 23 years, I've been in the business, and I forgot when I lost my thought, child. I don't know what we was talking about.
You wanting to get into acting.
Yeah, well, I left there, came to LA, and then now I'm here. But like I was saying, it's just harder. It was harder for me here. That's what I was talking about, but it was easier there. So that's why I started producing my own. But that's how I got in. First job landed me Taft-Hartley, yay, to get into there. My god sister, came out there, talked to me. I moved to LA real quick. And it was on. It was on from there.
You know, I think I'm about to just move real quick.
I really want a place in Cali. I don't care if it's a little condo. I could fix it up. I don't care. Right. But I think I really want that because of the fact that I'm so used to them and the eating habits, and they do weed, girl. The weed is legal.
I know.
So Miko, you know, I told you I'm into the cooking with the weed now. So I'm thinking about doing a cooking show.
Have you been baking?
I haven't done anything yet. I just been studying with I think his name is Assad. He's Muslim on TV, and he's in Los Angeles, and I'm just learning all of the THC, CBD, all that stuff. Right. I waited till I was this old to want to cook with weed or even deal with weed.
Well, you had to wait till it was legal now. You had to wait till it was you get locked up behind it.
Okay. Right. And still in Atlanta, you will get locked up. So
but let me tell you, with I deal with neuropathy, and the CBD oil is the only thing that really helps my pain.
Really?
Yes. I mean, really. I was just the other day, like, I'm going to have to just put it on auto order because I can't run out, because I could take that and my pain, it just subsides, and my whole body is a whole different body without it.
Does it relax you?
It doesn't really relax me. It relaxes my muscles and my nerve pain.
Yeah, because
I don't feel any of the nerve pain. Like, I'm not sleepy when I take it, relax like that, but it's inwardly. It's the difference from me waking up and just popping out of bed and waking up and trying to wake my body up one section at a time.
Oh, I think I'm gonna try it because a friend of mine, she lives here and she makes CBD, and I'm going through postmenopause. So she was telling me that it really helps when we have a S&M show topic. Then we can go deep sea and all that type of stuff.
She about to give us some details. I'm about to take my pen out and be like,
okay,
we'll talk, Miko.
You get some details to all these people that men want to file a divorce. So maybe they won't be filing for divorce after they know your little secrets. Okay.
Yeah, I really hope they don't, because if you're older and
it's happening,
your marriage has gotten a little stale, or you wonder, because one time I was sitting around here and I was like, oh, I'm looking old, or I'm feeling old. You know, I'm not I was going to twerk class, everything, and I stopped it all. So it makes you feel like, you know, it makes you feel good.
You was not getting a twerk class.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It keeps the muscles open, I'm just going to say. And then it keeps you just in tune with everything, with your body.
Tiki-Meeko with you to one of those twerk classes?
She has not gone yet.
Okay. I think
I've been to like 2 of them.
See, I haven't been with her, but I will go because mine is down in Stockbridge. But I will go up this way now that I live in Gwinnett.
Okay.
So are you into it?
Huh?
I'm asking Jonelle what she do it.
I'm not. I barely can stand on my feet. So twerking is out of the picture.
You used to be.
I used to drop it like it was hot, scrub the ground, all of that. And now, honey, I'm just scrubbing dishes.
Well, you take that CBD oil, you might be able to.
Right. I'm over here just solo single. But I'm gonna find me a man, boo-boo, that's not gonna want to sleep with his mama.
Right, like a mama's boy. No, you don't need that. You already got 17-year-old son. Found her somebody. So Jonelle and Miko already married to my amazing nephew. I love him to death. But Jonelle, so you would date out of your race?
I would. But you know, I'm a real wife. A woman of film and entertainment. So I'm married to the game.
Oh, well, that's good. But you're going to need you some. You're going to need you to.
You know, the older I get, the better them cats look at the better them cats is looking at the adoption place when I go take the dog to get grown. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I might just be a little cat lady, have 3 cats, and just reflect on the memories of the past and let y'all take it.
So you won't need nothing else but your cat.
I'm just saying, marriage is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and I'm just tired.
But I'm not saying married, just even a relationship.
What happened?
I said, you probably got a Bob over there.
Look, I'm like, what happened?
Battery operated boyfriend.
No.
Yeah.
Just me and Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, right, Jonelle.
I was married to the Lord. I'll be like, good night, Jesus. Good night, boo.
And that's it. You just go to sleep.
And I just go to sleep, girl.
Well, that's because I think that's a good thing until the right one comes to you. Because women are like jumping into relationships, like in love after knowing a man for 4 weeks and ready to get married and settle down. And then what happens? All this stuff in his past pop up. So, you know, just you let him find you.
That's what I say.
I was talking to my girlfriend today, and she was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait a long time. If a man comes along and asks me to marry him real quick, why not? Because if I don't like him, I could just get divorced and move on to the next one. And she just got divorced. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow. That's
wow. But I've known people, I got a girlfriend who's getting married next week. She only knew the man for like 3 months.
Oh,
and she's like, we're going to get married and know each other and learn each other while we married. So, I mean, I hear different things.
Lisa Ray was the last person who said that. Remember when she married that prince of Turks and Caicos? And
oh my God.
We're going to get married and then we're going to date each other after we're married. We'll get to know each other.
Yeah, a lot of island people, a lot of, I think arranged marriages come from a lot of not just island people, but like Chinese, Asian, a lot of them have arranged marriages.
And they do that for inheritance reasons. And they're hearing their people, you know, you're with good stock. They're putting good stock with good stock because these young girls, and a lot of times in other races, they're doing that to protect the family inheritance. Okay? So since we ain't giving them nothing and leaving them nothing, that's why we ain't arranging nothing.
Yeah.
But well, they got at stake. If they get this strange man, their daughter marries who's going to inherit all this money, and she marries some bum with no prenup, you know, now the whole family tradition and history and wealth is down the tubes. Look at Prince Harry. And Prince Charles and all of that, and Meghan Markle.
Now, is she still married to him?
She is, but I'm wondering if he goes to bed at night like, what did I do? What did I do?
Well, I really think he really loves her, and she done put it on him real good, because I think even with the mom, the princess, she was really into culture and African American and this and that. It could be a lot of why she died. We never know what all happened with the paparazzi.
Right.
But Princess Diana was always different than the other members of the family. She was always different. And that one the prince that married Meghan Markle, he is a lot like his mother.
Right. Yes. He got all of her DNA, okay?
Yep. He
So
don't
maybe
care.
he's doing it for her to do the things that she wasn't brave enough to do, you know? Maybe she
Exactly.
wasn't brave enough to leave the secure castle, you know, and all of that. And he's taking one for the team, but is he really taking one for the team?
Because I know that I believe once you a celebrity at that status or rich, I don't care how much you fall, lose your shows, lose your money, go bankrupt. You are still that person when you walk. I've seen it when they walk into a club or walk somewhere, you still got that same status.
Yeah.
And you could always get at the top of the line and get you another show just like that.
Yeah.
Just because of who you were.
Yeah.
At one time.
And then we got the shows, Where Are They Now?
Right. And then you see them pop up.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, and they bringing all the shows back. Girlfriends, Martin, everything is coming back because of COVID.
Yeah, and because the shows were solid. See, when you have a solid production, it never gets old. Good Times. Yeah. I almost can't even go to sleep at night unless I'm watching Good Times. It's like our nighttime, bedtime story.
Yes, honey. With Lona, honey, I just love Good Times. And that's just going to always be a really good show that you always watch.
Right.
Even, believe it or not, the Golden Girls. Oh, because that mother is off the chain.
I'm wondering how much residual income are they getting from those shows?
I don't think a lot.
Back in the day.
I don't think so, because, honey, I got a residual check from Netflix that was shot in, I don't know, about 15, 20 years ago. And that thing looked like I didn't even have to cash it. I should have just took a picture of it and put it on my wall. I was like, they could have kept it.
What if you was getting like 10 of those every day?
Well, yeah. So they probably got a little something. Because they show Golden Girls and Lucy back to back.
Yeah.
I Love Lucy is on TV.
It's on one of those small
It's on one of the cable channels.
Yeah, it is.
I love me some Lucille Ball.
Yeah, it comes on one of the cable channels.
Now, Jacqueline, I have a question. Is there anyone in particular that you would want to work with as far as acting? Like, they might be hearing us. Got to put it out there.
Who I would want? There is so many.
Somebody fine.
Oh, there's a lot of them. There is a lot of the yummy ones.
Yes, so yummy.
Honey, I'm trying to think of the one that I watched and said, oh my God. It's one of those young ones I would be a cougar with. One of the ones that's always with Megan Good, the one with those eyes. What is his name? He has those nice eyes. They kind of gray, and he plays on a lot of, so I don't know his name.
Oh, Michael Ealy.
Yes.
He's so nice.
He would be one that I would love, and of course Idris Elba would be another.
He's so nice too.
He just his wife just had a baby.
I know, so they're good. I'm glad that they got through COVID and they're doing well. I'm married too, so it will be my TV boo.
Yeah, right. Ain't nothing wrong with a TV boo. According to Monica Calhoun.
Not at all. Yeah, who? Monica Calhoun?
Yeah, I said according to her, ain't nothing wrong with a little TV boo.
Oh, Monica said that.
In so many words, I ain't gonna put words in her mouth.
Girl,
but it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that.
You're about to get cut out because I'm tagging her in this interview.
Well, Monica, we love you, honey. There's nothing wrong with that. Speak your mind. I would do an interview with you and we can go deep in it.
She go deep, girl. She'll go deep right with you. Very deep person.
She was from Philly.
What happened?
I didn't know she was from Philly.
I can't hear you.
I did not know she was from Philly.
Oh yeah, see?
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yep.
I was like looking at her information when we did that interview with her, and I was like, oh, and she has the whole Phillies vibe and everything. I love it. I love it.
And
Good.
that
Good.
compassion. It's something
Yeah, I like
about
Monica.
women in Philadelphia. It's a different type of compassion that I noticed from them. I don't know what it is. It's just a certain type of compassion. If it has to do with their upbringing, you know, not even a rich or poor thing. It's just in them. I guess that's why they call it the city of brotherly love, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I never got that before, but okay.
I know,
very passionate like
I know they off the chain. That's what I do know.
Yeah. So I that's what I was like. I know the compassion thing.
You're compassionate, Tiki-Meeko.
You think so?
Yeah.
You are sometimes, but you off the chain too.
Yeah, she's off the chain too. But if a situation arises where compassion needs to be shown, she's not.
Yes. Miko is a real genuine. You gonna get what's real, and that's what I like.
Right.
Thank you. That's what I'm gonna try to keep.
Well, we here to talk about you.
Yes.
Yeah. Now you said you had. I read about a YouTube show, a new show you were gonna put out.
Well, the one I'm doing now is the Jazzy Talk with Jacqueline, of course, but my husband and I are working on making it more of a show. I'm getting with the YouTube creator people.
Right.
And they want me to make it just bigger.
Okay.
So I'm trying to see how to do that. I don't know, but I've been in talks with them back and forth. I don't know. I guess YouTube is really blowing up because everybody's home.
Right.
And things like that. But also my husband wants to produce a cooking show where we go and, I'll tell y'all about that off.
Okay. We don't cook all the weed.
No, it won't be weed, but we will visit some places that have it.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're excited. We already have a full cinematographer, director that is on board, and once you got your cinematographer, you're done.
Right.
And your editor. But the restaurants is what I was looking, trying to figure out who or what I want to do, how I want to do that.
Right. Okay, that sounds very interesting.
So do you have future projects that you want to tell everybody about? Because we only got a few minutes left. It's just time just going so fast that
I know, right?
But
no, it's been fun. No, it's great. No, just mainly I'm always producing for myself and my family because that's just what I believe in after being in the business 23 years. It's like, it's enough of all this ripping and running and trying to hustle and this and that. I just found out since I'm such a great producer, I got to give it up. I'm a perfectionist.
Right.
So everything has to be done. If you hire me as a producer, that this is what you're going to get. But I just love doing, like, I have a partner, a business partner. Her name is Nanette Sandy, and she writes everything for me. Okay. She's gotten awards in LA, all kind of stuff.
We need to interview her next. We need to put her on.
Oh, let me tell you, she's awesome. And she writes everything I create. Like, I'll call her and say, hey, I got an idea for a show or a film, and this is what it is. 24 hours, not even 24 hours. If it's a short film, she'll say, check your email.
Wow.
And it's there. And then she flew down here from Mississippi and we shot it. So that's the virus that we did. But we've also done films like Torn, and that was in the ABFF Film Festival in Miami. We got some awards for that. But her and I do everything together when it comes to writing and creating. And then I take over and I put myself and my family in it. That's about it. I mean,
you got to look out for those who you bringing up.
Yeah, definitely, because nobody's going to do it for you. Like Tyler Perry say, do it yourself. You can do this. And we just do it.
Yeah. I'm noticing that Atlanta has become like a major city for movies and stuff now. Like they are like recording like crazy. Like, so I'm thinking that being that you're a SAG-AFTRA, it's going to open up even more because it's like so many people are coming here to do these things, whereas typically you were going to LA. So
I wish it was true like that, but by me being SAG-AFTRA, and for those that don't know, SAG is Screen Actors Guild. AFTRA is American Federation of Television and Radio. So that's the soap operas and radio and stuff like that for AFTRA. It's just not like that yet. And I don't know if it's the next 10 years because of the fact that they have a right to work state here.
Right.
So I have to go back to LA to get jobs that will feed my family.
okay.
But here, you know, it's more non-union people and non-union jobs, unless I book a couple of commercials, which is fine. It will get there, but it's just not there.
Can you, as a SAG actress, take a non-union job or no?
No, I cannot, and I will not, and I do not want to because I can't pay my bills with that money.
Okay. So what if it's just a like really good project, like just juicy, and it's gonna show you in this light, and the character is perfect? Is it not legal to do it? Or is it just a money thing?
It's not legal.
Okay.
What will happen is, like Tiger Woods did that commercial back when, and he was fighting to keep his SAG license because that's one thing he did, but that's not going to last you for the rest of your life when you can do one SAG film or SAG commercial that will last you for 10 years with the pay coming. Okay. So they were trying to take his license, but he fought, he got attorneys, he was trying, but it was really, really bad. So I would like to work with, you know, somebody, like if Tyler Perry came to me, I would love, because I love him as a person.
Right.
I love what he stands for. I love how he takes care of his child. I love that he tries to keep people out of his business. Right. I just love.
We got a brother.
Huh?
I'm like, do he have a brother? And then I was like, wait a minute, he does have a brother. Never mind.
Stop it, Jojo. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it because if they found out, they would snatch my SAG Screen Actors Guild's license.
Okay, got it.
Other than that,
I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
Your time to spend a little time with us, Reel Wife, to have convos. You know, convos. It's like if you get an interview on a news outlet, they're only going to give you 3 to 5 minutes. Exactly. And you can't really sum up everything, and people get to understand your personality. So we created a platform where women could, you know, tell people a little bit about yourself. Because I'm sure people are like, what does Jackie do? She's here. Is she producing? Is she the actress? Is she the director? You know, so now they can get a whole full spectrum of it. And she loves her man.
Yes, now y'all know I'm a wife, a mother, and a badass actress / producer. So I do it all.
And he gets to cheat at least 2 times.
Ah!
Boom.
Did you hear that, babe? Oh, he's not. He's like, no. But yeah, so I'm all good. Marriage is work, ladies. Work at it.
It is.
All right. Well, there you have it.
So much for this interview.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, you know what?